Morning, guys. Happy Sunday. This is episode 3 of my Raw. I don't know if I want to say 30-day or 90-day lifestyle. I'm not sure. So I pretty much am coming on to tell you all the new stuff, feelings, blah, 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 blah. But before I start, I do want to show you guys what I bought. Excuse the kitchen. In previous videos, when you're working on stuff, it's just a hot mess. So I got these from Walmart. I went in Target to look on this shelf. I wanted the location. I probably should look at the other location. No. Yeah. But I didn't. But I may do that. So I got these from Walmart. And they were all under like $42, $43. So I did get me, let's call it, see if you can see it. Yeah. I got a juicer. I try to do the reviews in the stores, in the stores, and that one had pretty good reviews. I did have one prior to this, but in that little thing, someplace either up here or back here, food kept getting stuck in it, and I didn't have access to it. So I got rid of it because I know mold was growing in it. And then I got me a food processor. I have a little one, but because I have to do things a larger quantity, doesn't work, but I'm not getting rid of it. I had this little thing here for like, I don't know, good 10, 15 plus years, and it's still kicking butt. So on my counter, celery, ginger, green apples, spinach, lemons. I learned that our liver is the most hardest working organ in our body because, when we eat, drink, whatever, it has to filter through the liver, and the liver does what it has to do. And when you eat wrong, you overwork it. You put in the wrong things and you overwork it. It pretty much pulls and put things where it needs to be, blah, 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 blah. So, and of course, if you have a bad liver or a fatty liver, that's not good. So that's like a liver detox. So I plan to make that. And I think that'll be one of my number one recipes because I'm sure I have a fatty liver. And I think I don't want to say, because sometimes people that skinny could have a fatty liver too, but speaking for myself, I know I need it and I'm going to do it. So how do I want to start this? Let me put y'all on the stand. I'm trying to sit down. Okay, let me put y'all on my stand here. Y'all listen, I not too long got up out of bed, so hopefully, let me sit back because I don't want y'all to see boogers in my eyes because I ain't watching my face. And if you saw my breath, it would take you to heaven. So listen, I got on YouTube and wanted to make hummus from scratch. And I did everything. I didn't have what they had, but I had substitutes. Like his oil was his oil was olive oil. I think at that time I only had, I still have sesame seed oil 100%. So that's what I used in it. The only downfall, I used a little too much of lemon juice, but that's where the tartness come in at. But it was okay. It was. So as I'm making it and listening to this guy, I must have got interrupted or whatever, and I got to the part to where he says, when you make this, you'll never buy store-bought again. And as he was saying that, I was sticking something in my mouth. That man did not lie. If I could find the video or find him, hopefully I can find the video, I would. I can't. I'm on a phone. I'm trying to find a bigger device to do things in, so I can put stuff in the description box. But I will do a screenshot of his channel. Hopefully the one where he was making it. I would never buy hummus out of the store again, ever in life. That hummus was so good. I was eating it with my carrots and I can't think of what else. I'm sure it was something else. It was so good that I was eating it out of the bowl. I made hummus. I made the pecan, the imitation hamburger meat with the pecans. This girl showed me a recipe. I gotta find her too. I should read. I have a book I got from the Dollar Tree, and it's like it says something on it. I was like, oh, that's what I need to do my raw notes on and stuff. I gotta find it first. And what did she do? She did hers with pecans and mushrooms. That's what she did her meat. My only thing was you gotta pay attention to your consistency because I don't like crunch because in my mind it's hamburger meat. Hell, it looks like hamburger meat just about. So, and I understand we gotta pulsate it a little bit because you don't want to keep pulsating it and it runs past what you want and then you got mush. So it was good. And so then I tried it with Walmart walnuts. I would never do walnuts again because the walnuts made me extremely gassy. Like cleaning the house gassy. Like I was like, I just I'll never do it with walnuts again because of that reason. I'm not really a walnut person, but I will eat it every now and then. But I'll stick with my pecans. Um, I don't have a what do you call it? A zucchini a zoodle. It's like a zucchini noodle maker or whatever. I know they got the big machines, and I think they got the little handheld one. But then I saw a lady where you can like hold it and scrape it down, and then once you cut it down like this, it falls apart because something about the tool not only cut it off, cut it in thin layers, it also is slicing it really thin so it can look like noodles in so many words. So I saw that. I need to go to Walmart and see if I can find it. Now the only thing about zucchini, that was my first time, and I tried to find a video. And some of these videos are so drawn out, and they don't really get to the point until later. And I really just want to get to the point. They hold a lot of water. Zucchinis hold a lot of water. So of course, when I did mine, it was really watery. Even though I let it drain, because I got mine already done from the grocery store, and then I rinsed it off, and I had it in a strainer, and I went to do something, so it was drained. But when I guess as it hit the heat, it released more. So I got to find a way. I did see a lady. I think she put a little bit of oil in her pan and was stirring it, and she didn't mess it up, but it was no longer wet. So that was one of my things. And then I tried to make my own tomato sauce, which came out horribly because in my mind, that's how you do it. But I figured that's how you do it, but it wasn't. But I guess I shouldn't look at it like it was just really runny kind of. So, and then I tried to make tomato paste. I watched this girl, and she was showing it, but mine didn't come out like that. Now, am I going to try to make spaghetti again? Yes, but I'm going to take proper notes and watch proper videos because I enjoyed it. I really did. So I made homemade spaghetti. I made nut butter. Oh. I made nut butter using almonds and I used pink Himalayan salt. I'm gonna tell y'all something I have not seen on YouTube and I learned. See, I was okay. So I wanted to make almond flour, which is really easy to make. But what they don't tell you is, okay, so how to make almond flour is you get almonds and you boil them. One lady was like something to, what did she say? 1 to 8 hours. No, because I say less than an hour, probably like 30 minutes. I can grab an almond and what you do is you squeeze it, but don't squeeze it too hard. Squeeze it down in the sink or something because it's going to go flying really fast. So when you squeeze it, the skin comes off. You're holding the skin, but the almond is gone. Learn that the hard way too. So what you want to do is just boil it. I mean, whatever measurements you want to do. I don't know. I just threw some in the pot and was boiling it. And then once you take all this brown skin off, then you have just the walnut. And then you take it and you put it in the oven. Now, what did I put mine on? Don't put it on a high temperature and cook it too fast. Let me tell you why. Because I didn't know, because they were just putting the oven, come out and taking it back out. They didn't get into details about the ones I saw. But when you put it in the oven, don't let it cook too fast. The reason why you don't want to let it cook too fast is because you're going to release the oil inside the almond. You don't want that. I'm going to tell you in 1 minute. So when you put in the oven, just kind of like, I don't know how much you want to start at. I say about maybe 200 or something like that. You want to kind of gauge it because you want to dry it out and get it hard, like dry it out. And so I would leave, and then leaving it in there, I was cleaning the house. So this is what I'll tell you to do. Start at about 250 and put it in the oven for about 15-20 minutes and just keep watching it. And because what you're trying to do is you're baking it and you're trying to dry it out. You don't want to cook it. You don't want it to turn no types of brown. You don't want that oil to be released because when that oil start releasing, it's actually cooking it. That's not what you want to do. So start there and then move on up. When I do it again, I'll have a better whatever. But I mean, you got YouTube. I'm just a beginner. And let me tell you why you don't want to release that oil, because when you release that oil, it starts cooking it and it starts turning brown. Because as soon as you put it inside your food processor to turn it into almond butter, turn it into almond flour. Christina, calm down and slow down. As soon as they turn brown out of the oven, because you've overcooked it, and it's turning brown, and the oils from the almond is starting to cook it, as soon as you put it in the processor and start processing, you now have started nut butter. Because that all starts cooking, you're releasing that oil, and once you release that oil, it's nut butter. So you might as well go ahead and let it go until it starts turning creamy, and you will watch it turn creamy in front of your face. It's the coolest thing. I had a lot of chunks in mine, but it was awesome. You put some whatever salt you use. I will always use Himalayan salt. And baby, when I tell you the store don't got nothing on homemade nut butter, oh baby, whew. But yeah. So then I did a second batch, and that's when I realized, hold on, like you can, and you know when it's done because it's still white, and you can bite it and it breaks, and you can hear that crunch and stuff to it. And so then I made the almond flour. So I got very little left. I'm gonna go in the cabinet and show y'all what I did make. I think that's the only thing. So, or you can just go to the store. Either or. The reason why I don't want to go to the store because I don't want to know if it can say almond, but it's no telling. I don't know. I'm just leery about it. I'm trying to stay on the right track. And so far, everything I use is correct, except I've been using like coconut. Not coconut oil. Is it coconut? Hold on, let me show you guys. Okay, so this is my almond butter. It looks like powder. Oh, hold on. Looks like fine powder. I don't know, it just looks like breadcrumbs to me. So, now this is what I had used in some of my cooking stuff. So this is it right here. And I don't think it says organic, unrefined, cold pressed virgin coconut oil. That's all it says. So I don't think that's a bad thing I've been using. I just don't remember seeing a lot of people talk about or using coconut oil. I think that's what it was. But other than that, I've been fruits and vegetables, my nuts. I remember not to do any grains, bread, no sweets. Y'all listen. I haven't had a sweet craving, but I realize I don't drink a lot of water. I guess for some reason I don't know, but I'm gonna have to force myself. I don't have a problem with water. I love water. I'll drink water. But as soon as I did the raw thing, like I know my water intake has been low, but for some reason I don't reach for water all before I do. But when I drink that bad boy, so I am watching that. And I'm gonna monitor that. And I will drink water because I mean water is good for you, and I think because I'm eating raw foods, what I should have been eating, my body is like and dumping it out. Like I'm going a lot. And it's not. This might be TMI, so I'm just letting you know the raw deal. It is soft. It comes out. There's no straining. It's not runny. You don't have diarrhea. I don't have diarrhea. I don't have no pain. It's like once you know you got to go to the bathroom, you go. It's out. You clear. So yeah, I'm trying to make sure I'm telling you guys everything I want to tell you. I am gonna find that notebook because I need to take notes. What else? I went to the health food store and I got some smoked paprika. I didn't know that was a thing. I knew about paprika, but I didn't know about smoked paprika. So I went to the health food store. Yeah, I love health food stores. They smell so good. They just be having some stuff I really enjoy. And then I found dried orange peels, but they were like, I'll show you. And then I found like a smoked salt. I'm gonna show you that too. So I want that smoky, like I want different natural seasonings for my food because I'm a taste person. It just gotta taste good. And then sometimes I can be a texture person because if I'm eating something like how I was eating it those zucchinis for noodles, and I was biting, I was crunching. I was like, I'm not supposed to be crunching this. It messed me because I'm not used to it, but it'll take time. Now, I had planned to do this for 90 days, but I think I'm doing it 30 days at a time. So far, I'm liking it. The only time I don't like it is I forgot I need to eat protein because I get hungry. So I got lentils galore. So I'm going to start making sure that I have at least a cup or half a cup of lentils a day to fill me up. What else? Still eating fruits and vegetables. So yeah, I need to learn more recipes, learn more things. I learned how to using boiling chickpea, how to make eggs. I'll show you that too. I'm supposed to be trying to make some pancakes with everything natural, but they're talking about using. Is it Do I have that recipe right here next to me? Yeah, they're talking about using vanilla extract. It has alcohol in it though, so I'm not sure about that. And then using baking powder. I'm trying to find out of people that's going on this vegan lifestyle, should they use that? Because I realized on YouTube, people say they're vegan, but they're using stuff that's not vegan standards, and I'm like, oh, I don't think, I don't know. I ain't judging nobody. I don't care what nobody else do. I'm about me. Now there are some people who's doing grain and soy. I'm not saying they're not vegan. I'm not saying you can't use that, but because of my body, that's why I'm not using it. Because of my situation. So yeah. But I didn't. I was good. What's today? Sunday, Friday. Let me tell you about what crossed my mind. So let me show you the things I was just telling you about, and I'll be back. So let me make sure. I got 1.5 in the refrigerator. This is the imitation egg, and then I got 3 in the freezer. Okay, I just want to make sure it's good and not went bad already. Look like pea to me, but yeah, that's the imitation egg. And I'm trying to make me some pancakes, like I said. This is the black, if you guys can see that or not. This is the black salt. I mean the smoked salt. Baby, that smoke is strong. And the salt. So when I use it, this is what I plan to do. Show you how to save some money. Because it's coarse, I'm going to grind it down to a powder. That way I don't use as much. Because today for meal prep, I'm taking some Brussels sprouts. I'm going to wash them, peel off the bad tops of them, cut them in half. No, I'm not going to sprinkle them with coconut oil. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you my oil. I'm going to put them in a bowl and coat them in my oil. And then sprinkle these on top of them and stick their butts in the oven and have about a cup or so of lentils, and that's my thing for the week for eating. Get my vegetables, my protein in. I'm still learning. Let me show you. Oh, and I got this yesterday, and these are dried orange. So I'm gonna put a little bit to get vitamin C inside of my ginger lemon water. I'm supposed to be drinking every morning. First thing. I hadn't been doing it, but I have to get into mode. I don't know how well you guys can see this. Hold on. I'm trying to get it forward, but I don't want them to spill out. I suck at this. So let me see if the camera will pick it up. There you go. So, and then I saw a lady make vitamin C for her face. So what I'm going to do is also try to turn it into a powder. And I forgot what she added to it. Try to make something with it. And I'll let you know how that works out. So let me take this stuff back and show you the oil. I meant to tell you this. I have this in my I got this from Big Lots for $4. 100% refined coconut oil. I hadn't used it. It's made in the Philippines. It's due to expire 1/23. And it says ingredients: coconut oil, natural color, may vary, store in cool, dark places, no refrigeration needed. Products of Indonesia and the Philippines. So, warning: oil will catch fire if overheated. I didn't know that. Damage and serious burns may affect. If oil catch fire, turn off heat. Okay, I know how to do all that. It'll never get like that. 100% pure refined. Okay, so I went on because I want to use some type of oil. And I'm not using it for frying food. I'm just, just a drizzle here, whatever. And this lady like broke it down as far as the color, where it's from, did her research and stuff. And I'm gonna go with it because when I went in the comments, people was raving about this. So this is 100% pure avocado oil, 500 Fahrenheit heat, high heat. I won't be doing like that. All-purpose cooking oil, expelled, expressed, naturally refined. So this is what I'm using. I want to let you know something right now. Do your research on YouTube. And it's expensive. I think this bottle was $13, $14, $15. Now, I liked her video, and like I said, I saw the reviews. I'm gonna check some other stuff out, but if this one keep banging, then I'm gonna buy a bigger bottle. Where we at? 20 minutes in? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let me get to today is the 30th of October. Friday, 30, 29, 28. I was driving, and before I tell you this, before I tell you I was driving, I went inside a grocery store and smelled all the food. And when I was walking in, the first thing I smelled was the sweets and then the hot food. And I was like, man. And then the feeling just went away. I forgot what day that was. But Friday I was driving. I was like, I want some real food. I was like, I want some real food. I want some subs and chicken and hot wings. And I want some real food. Y'all, I really want to get me like a not a burrito, but like a taco thing. The thing you put in the taco and the burritos, the flatbread circle thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't remember right now. I see people that's vegan that's eating that, but I gotta see if there's a vegan one. I don't think there is. I don't think, but I really want to put something in that. But then I was thinking I want some chicken to put in there, so that kind of hit me. I'm surprised I'm not tripping about not having sugar. That's what's really shocking to me. And I think the reason why I want food because I want something where I'm used to flavor and taste, like I said, and I'm still experimenting with stuff. And as I experiment with things and keep finding new recipes and exploring more because I'm finding so many different seasons, I think I'll be okay. But yeah, and it hit me yesterday again. I was like, with going raw, there's a lot of prepping and cooking and research involved. I'm telling you, it is. I didn't realize that, but it's fun. To me, it's fun. I'm really enjoying it. But that's my, and this is the third week, yeah. So, yeah, is this the third week? Am I saying this right? No, this is episode 3. Because I started the first one I started, I was telling you, the second one is when I first started. The third one, so this is the second week. Oh, is that 1, 2? Hold on, am I saying this right? Told you I was going raw. And I went that week. Came on, that was the first week. Went the second week, came on, and I'm here today. So it's been 2 weeks, not 3 weeks. This is just the third video. Saying that wrong. Had to think about it. So I'm surprised that I don't have sugar cravings. Totally surprised. Now, I have had potatoes twice, but separate times. I had the little colorful potatoes, and then I have a sweet potato I'm looking at. But I don't plan to have a lot of potatoes because I'm not craving for them. What else I got going on? And that's about it. That is seriously about it. Trying to remember everything. Because like I said, I bought a notebook I saw inside of Dollar Tree that had lemon fast or something was saying on it. Y'all, there's a health food store here. And it's in Lexington, South Carolina. And they have dairy-free cheesecake. I'm not playing with y'all. I am not playing with y'all. And it's the dairy it's dairy-free and it's Daiya. I don't never know how to pronounce it. It's Daiya. They got, and cheese is really good. I've tried a cheese a long time ago. And then they got like coconut whipped cream, I think not in the store, but I think I remember seeing it. This health food store got some really nice stuff. I don't need to look in it because it might trigger my I want some real food thing again. But yeah, I was feeling like that. So I and then I got this other issue. I don't know. I have a bump that was right here. It was itching me. Then I got a bump that's right here that keeps itching me, won't go away, and then on my leg. And I don't know where that's coming from. But they keep itching, won't go away, and I want to take a Benadryl really bad, but I'm trying not to put no medication. I have not taken any medication. I got high blood pressure medication. Don't do what I'm doing, and I have not taken it. Okay, I ain't really been taking it before anyway. But yeah, and I had not started exercising. Um, the weight is dropping, but you know the first 10 pounds is water. So yeah, trying to make sure I'm trying to remember everything because I did not write this down because I didn't have my notebook. So the next time I get back on, I'll let you know how I feel, what's been happening, what I created. I may do something with y'all, may not. I'm still a beginner. Y'all better stick with the professionals on YouTube University. And anything else? I think that's it. And I know I'm trying to remember now because when I jump off, I'll be like, oh man, I could have told them this. That should mess up. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I got for you guys. I'm like I say, I'm gonna do this 30 days at a time. I originally said I was gonna do it for 90 days, and I should stick with that. I do feel a change in my body as far as weight. I mean, not weight. Like I feel like my clothes fit me different. Like knowing my stomach is pushed out because I got so much stuff going on, and my underwear be tight across my stomach. I don't have that issue. My girls are sitting in their seats, in their car seats, comfortably, except the left one. She's a little fatter. Um, as far as like how I feel in my body, I don't feel a difference as of yet. Like, do I have a spark? Like my sleep is just off. It's because of the weather change. That's just me. I'm just odd with my sleep, and I'm hoping that gets better. I don't. The clarity hasn't kicked in yet. The energy hasn't kicked in yet. But I'm not sluggish. I can walk and not be tired. I was gonna wait till after the 90 days. It's still kind of up in the air if I'm going to start like working out, and I don't mean like going hard, like start doing something because I could be here, clean up, and start sweating. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna start in 30 days or after the 90 days. So we're gonna still see what's what. My body has taken this very well because sometimes I will start different things like, and this is not a diet. This is just a change, and my body would reject it. But my body's not rejecting it. I don't know if it's because of age or it's like, oh my gosh, we get to take a break and have real stuff. So I don't really know what it is. So yeah. So those food processors I told you I got from Walmart for under $43. And I went to one Target, didn't see one. I may go to the other Target today because I want to see if maybe they had them cheaper or had a different one. But yeah. So if I don't use them by the time next Sunday come around and I'm still on this side of the earth, I'll unbox them with you guys and give you updates. And that's about it. So thank you so much for watching. This thing has been almost 28 minutes long, but I was trying to get it out to you guys, and I'm about to go because I have to redo my smoothie that I've had in the refrigerator. I don't want it to go bad, and get ready to hit the road and make a list of what I need to do today. So until then, guys, y'all have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll get back with you guys on next Sunday. Thank you for watching.